I know it's a little bit late, but I kind of messed up my eating schedule today. I came straight home and ate, so I wasn't super hungry, but I'm getting to the point where I need to have something maybe in the next hour or so. So I'm going to show you something right now that I can do with these potatoes. Potatoes are very versatile, excuse me, and it's pretty cheap as a side. It's just time consuming and it's a pain in the tail to do sometimes. I'm going to show you what you can do with a potato. I made potato salad last night. I didn't really get to show you because I wasn't confident enough to do it in front of the camera. I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but I feel like I could do it now. But I have something else in mind. My friend showed me this, and we've had it at his house a lot of times, but I've never replicated it. I don't have the exact seasoning that he would use, but I do have something that is going to be comparable. Let me cut some lights on in here. All right, perfect. Peeling potatoes is not fun. You need one of those peelers, which I don't have. So, I wonder if I should, yeah, let's rinse these. I'm going to rinse my potatoes off. Get any dirt or anything like that might be up there that's holding on to the skin. I'm going to get that off. Alright, you want to have a bowl set up to the side so you can put your potatoes in that when they're completed. So I'm going to get my bowl set up here. When it comes to peeling potatoes, if you don't have one of those peelers, what I do is it's more of a feel thing with a knife. Always be careful if you're using a knife. You could easily get cut, and we definitely don't want that to happen. But you know, this is why people don't want to do it themselves, because it is a little time consuming. Most of the time I throw these away, these potato skins. I made something with them yesterday, like little potato chips. It was interesting. I'm not sure if it was interesting enough to do it again today, but maybe in the future. Alright, so basically I'm going to show you one of these on camera just so you kind of get the idea. Once you peel it, what I like to do is get it cubed. So I'll just cut this into, sure it's not quite slices, a little bigger than slices, a little larger. And I'll lay it down flat, I'll cut it in half, and then turn it sideways and cut it again. This is what I did for my potato salad. So the only difference between this and the recipe I'm going to make tonight, I can't talk. The recipe I'm going to make tonight and the potato salad, the only real difference is the ingredients after you cut up the potatoes. So this first part will be the same. Alright, so once you get your potatoes diced up, what you'll do is you'll get a boiling pot of hot water, you'll put the potatoes in there, you put a little salt and pepper, and you boil those until they're tender. If you boil them too long, they're going to turn into mush or mashed potatoes when you try to make your potato salad. So it is important that you find that sweet spot where you take it out right before. You don't want it hard, but you don't also want it too soft, so it's like this little sweet spot in the middle. So, yeah, I guess I kind of have to go through this. I could just cut that part out, edit it, because I know you'll want to have to listen to me do all this. It'll take a while to get all these potatoes done. That was the part I didn't love. But you put on your favorite podcast or your favorite song and just come in here and don't even think about it. Just get the job done. Almost makes you wonder. I've seen boiled potatoes where they just leave the skin on there. That's a whole lot faster. This takes a lot of work. So if you have one of those grandmas or one of those moms that actually makes mashed potatoes, you better appreciate that person, because this is a lot of work. This isn't just fun and easy. There we go. Now I can breathe. Whew. I cannot breathe. When I was younger, I saw these videos or this picture of a curly fry kind of thing where you start at the top of the potato and you just go all the way around in one continuous piece like a spiral without letting anything fall off. I thought that was pretty cool and probably pretty challenging. Yeah, I'm going to invest in a peeler because this is a lot of work, too much work. I'm really glad. I love y'all. I shouldn't even be doing it. It's a lot of work, but hey, it's anything in life that's worth having. It's a lot of work, honestly. Think about it. You got a house, you buy a house, it's nice and pretty and new, and then eventually it's going to need stuff done. You might have enough money where you just pay somebody to do it for you, or you might be living in a house where you bought it at an interest rate maybe 3.2%, 3.5%, and then everything went crazy. Now you're at 7%, and so you know you're paying a much higher bill. You're barely hanging on, as well as your other bills are going up, as the cost of living of everything else is going up. It's really a tough time, man, for a lot of people. That's what I try to keep in mind when I'm making some of these recipes. I mean, I don't have that much money, so I know if I could do it, hopefully you could do it too. Be smart with your money and stretch as far as it'll go. Because your family's depending on it. You got a lot of people counting on you. But you can do it. You can do it. It's taking so long. It's a long process. Okay, so I got all my skins separated. My last potato. I did something stupid last night. I got a $3 lotto ticket. It's a $2 ticket, but you can boost it by adding $1. And like a sucker, I did it. I didn't really know what I was doing, and I got I don't know what the word is. Kind of story eyes, I guess is the word for it, where you start thinking with your wallet and not really your brain. I was just thinking of all the money that's like, what, $1 billion the lotto right now. It's crazy. Crazy high. So I don't know why I thought I could do it, and I woke up thinking like I was just gonna have 4 numbers right or 5 numbers right and get that money, but hey, I'm still broke, just like some of y'all. So Man, maybe one day. But I have a feeling God knows that that money might destroy your life, so He might, be protecting you by keeping you broke in some respects. I know it sounds weird. Once you start getting that real money like that, man, it seems like people get faker and faker. Anyways, enough about that crap. Let's see here. I got a half a bowl of potatoes, so that's plenty to do what I want to do. Alright, so let's get our sides on. I've also got to get our chicken going. And this pan needs to be washed. I hope you don't mind me washing this, so I'm certainly not going to use it dirty. Real men wash dishes, by the way. I have to. I have no choice right now. No choice. Hey, you might have a dishwasher. You might not be doing dishes at all. Alright, yeah, I like to keep one of these extra scrubbers that are from the past just for the dirty work. These little sponges are expensive, and if you do jobs like that with a brand new sponge, it's not going to be new long. So now that I've got all that crud off, it's still not clean enough for my liking. I'm going to go back over it with the clean sponge now and get any residuals off. I definitely need to go ahead and preheat this oven. We're going to cook chicken legs. What do you think about that? I'm going to show you how to make some awesome chicken legs in this Emerald Lagasse oven. I looked at Walmart. That's where I found it. I've had it for about a year and a half now. I liked it so much. I got my dad one, and he really enjoyed it also. He enjoyed it a lot. He still has it. Mine's not the cleanest in the world. I wish I could step up and get a brand new one. I looked at Walmart, and I did not see anything like it. No Emerald Lagasse stuff. When I got it, it was like $130, $140 on sale for like $60. I said, dude, how could you pass that deal up? It was some crazy deal. So I went ahead and got it, and I got this thing home, and man, it's so advanced. It's not, I know it's small like a normal toaster oven would be, but the features are crazy. It's got such amazing features, man. All these preset buttons just do different things that are very predictable in the world of cooking, if that makes sense. You know what you're going to get, and once you experiment with a couple different types of foods, you can be very, like synced in with the timing of everything and when it's going to be done. Alright, so I've got my pan clean. That's not enough, we got to dry it also. So let's get this thing dried off. I don't know if you can see everything that's going on. I'll bring you in for a close-up. How about that? Go ahead and get our pan. Oh, you couldn't see anything, could you? Sorry, guys. Let me move you closer. I can do that. How about that? Because we're about to come right back for the chicken. Okay, perfect. So, got you dry. I'm talking to you like you were Kayla, one of the kids. Let's see. Alright. What I am going to do is I'm going to get, I got a whole pack of chicken legs and a whole pack of chicken thighs. I'm going to be doing barbecue chicken maybe later, tomorrow or something. Obviously not today. Look at all them legs. That's a bunch of legs. They go bad on the 31st, so I got a little bit of time, but I want to go ahead and get I'm probably going to use half of these tonight because that's quite a few legs, man. But anyways, I'll show you what I do with my legs. I always wash my meat, man. That's very crucial, very important. Let's make sure you can see what's going on over here. Alright, perfect. There we go. So you can watch me. Okay, I've got my oven preheating, and now I'm thinking about the chicken legs. Okay, so I'm going to take my chicken legs and just start rinsing. I don't cut the water on all the way so I can conserve a little bit of water, but at the same time it's just enough to get it done. That's what we need done. Give them a good shake. Alright. Chicken legs can be funny to cook. Sometimes it's hard to know when they're done all the way, to determine when they're done. But I'll show you in a minute. It's kind of important to put the fatter ones or the bigger leg muscle. I don't know how you would say that, but just the bigger legs in general, you would put those in maybe hopefully to the center, so they'll get done faster. Alright, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 legs. That's a lot of legs, but I'll have a couple left over for tomorrow in case I need it. And then I'm going to have about 6 left over that are raw, and I'm going to be storing those for later use in the week. I have it to the 31st, but not if I don't get these back in the refrigerator. They're not going to be worth anything. It's important to wash your hands when you're working with meat. Always do that. It's crucial so you don't get anyone sick. Alright, I've got my oven preheated enough now so that whenever I'm ready, it'll be ready. Alright, boom. What kind of seasonings do you want to go with today? So I have the same seasonings that you already know about, but we could try something different. I usually gravitate towards, I want to save the sweet and smoky for the thighs, so we're definitely not going to be using that. Let's see here. Alright, so first we just start with the ones you already know that are going to be on there, like pepper. Definitely need pepper, right? Alright, garlic's another one that you know is definitely going to be on there. And you see how I'm just hitting one side of the leg right now. That means the other side isn't going to have any seasoning. You need to think about that. Alright, so what else? Let's see if I have anything up here. Sometimes I'll have some of those little seasoning packs, but I don't think so. Let's go with... man, where's that brown sugar? Man, I hate to do that. Oh, here it is. I know I was missing one. I gotta get another one of these. This is one of my favorite ones. I'm down to basically nothing. And it's the... oh no, this is what I'm gonna put on the potatoes. I can't use this. What a quandary. Let's see here. Let's do Brazilian Steakhouse. I've been meaning to use this. It's been sitting up here for a little while. This is made by McCormick. It's like one of their little special editions. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. Brazilian Steakhouse. Okay, so I have half of these done. And I'm going to get some aluminum foil. This is the key to this. Get your pan out. Get your pan out. And lay it down. I'm not putting it flat on the counter, else it'll probably make like a boo-boo mark on the counter. So I'm not going to do that. I tore it a little bit large, and you already know why. I'm going to try to use that as a way to either connect the top piece, or we're going to try to fold it over depending on how it works out. Okay, so I have my seasoning on one side, so I want to try to make sure that side makes its way to the bottom. And let's look for the fattest legs here. That's a pretty big leg. And I like to alternate them. So I'll have 2 facing that way, and then I'll come back and I'll have 1 in the middle. Can you see that? Alternate. Boom, boom, boom. And then you just keep that pattern going. Make sure you put that seasoning side down. And then we're going to come back and we're going to hit it, obviously hit it again. So this is a little tiny little leg. I want that to the side over here for sure. Well, based on the number we have, this is a fat one here. This one needs to go to the middle for sure. So we'll put that bad boy right there. Put seasoning side down. Let's flip this over. Alright, that worked out good. And we have the seasoning side down on all these. Make sure you take this plate. Do not use it again. Make sure you rinse it off. Alright. Sorry about all that. You gotta get loud if you want to get some good stuff cooking. Alright, we're going to go back with our Brazilian. It's a little spicy if you're going to buy this. It's a little bit hot. But I like it hot sometimes. It's good. Yum. Okay, so that's a good amount of seasoning right there. And of course we got to go back with our favorites, right? Let me go get those. And that's going to be pepper. And then, what else? Oh, I haven't used any salt yet, but I imagine that Brazilian has salt in it. I'm not sure if it has garlic. This definitely has garlic now. So that's seasoning just right, in my opinion, for this application. That's enough seasoning as well. So here's what I'm going to do. I don't have enough foil to wrap these over. But what I am going to do is make a little top, the roof. Let's get this going. And let's make a roof. First, I'm going to try to. It may mean I have to take and put one of these over here to the other side to get it to even out. I didn't take that into consideration. So now I have this little lip of the foil here. I'm going to try to make a bowl with it. And it's going to keep those juices in there. See how I made a bowl? Let's see if you can see that. Let me get you a little closer since I don't have a helper right here. Okay, so I tried to make a little bowl here. I'm going to come back with this top piece and just connect it. And I'm just rolling. I wish you could see it, but I'm just rolling over to that foil. Just rolling it. Alright, so now I have this dome piece on. That's going to be crucial to locking in all of that flavor, locking in all of that moisture. It's not going to be dry chicken. It's going to be really super moist. Alright, so we have our oven preheated. I can go ahead and throw this chicken in. Alright, and that's going to take longer than 24 minutes. So with this Emerald Lagasse oven, I'll go ahead and give you, you know, kind of like the tour. So here's your start button, here's your cancel button. It doesn't have a clock. I was really kind of wondering why it didn't have a clock. But you have all these different options. Dehydrate, roast. So I've never tried roast before. It takes an hour. Okay, well, let's try it. Let's see what roast is about. I've never done that. You hit the start button and it automatically does its thing. Some of these are going to have a fan. Some of these are not. But you can, I think, turn that on if you want to. And when you cut that fan on, it increases the cooking power for sure. Alright, so we have our stuff cooking right now. It's at 350 and it's on roast. So I don't know about that. I know for sure that air fry is good. So what I was going to do a minute ago is adjust the time. We'll do 30 minutes and then we'll check it. That'll prompt me to check it to make sure it's done. Alright, still have my other chicken here and then I still have a mess to clean up here. Look what I got. Oh baby, I finally got some paper towels. Thank you Jesus, so happy. So now I'm going to come back over here and clean up this mess, man. I don't like messes like this. Got to get this crap cleaned up. Boom, isn't that better? And I'll go back later with some kind of a cleaner to make it legitimately clean. So let's see here. I'm going to set you down for just a second. Alright, so we have our chicken taken care of. And now it's on to our sides. So we already know we cut up all these potatoes and we threw it. Oh man, we did not throw it in water. That's the #1 lesson right there. You need to throw your potatoes in water or else they'll start turning colors. So I think I saved these just in time. You see that how orange the water is? Let's go ahead and let some of that out. Yeah, I saved these just in time. Thank you. Thank you. So, and it's not gonna make them go bad or anything, but it's obviously not a good look. Okay. Back in order. Get all that extra water out, and what you want to do is find a pan. In this case, I'm going to use this black pan up here. Just kind of sitting here for a while, and the first thing I want to do is check to see if you can see. Here we go. All right, I just flooded the counter. You see that? Oh crap, I just flooded the counter. Good. That's why I go through so many rags, man. I'll be flooding the hell out of the counter. Okay, perfect. So I've got the pan rinsed out. And don't worry, I'm going to go back with foil because it's one of those things, if you don't, those potatoes are going to really stick to your pan. Make sure the bottom's dried off. Okay, so we're going to come back over here. No, actually, let's go right here. Get you some light. Okay, perfect. Alright, can you see that? There you go. I'm going to take my potatoes after I get a piece of foil out. Line the tray so that you can make a cup or like a bowl. See how it has edges? So, and it's your pan, it's totally up to you how you do it, but this is how I do it. Make sure each one has edges, and I just accomplish that by pushing down in the middle and then kind of pushing to the sides. Alright, so in goes our potatoes. We're going to put our potatoes in here. I don't use this pan as often anymore because my old toaster oven would fit this size pan, but this new toaster oven does not. That's why I don't use it. Alright, you can just layer or scatter your potatoes out. And then take your seasoning. I'm going to pull these together just so, because I don't have a lot of this seasoning. See what you can see here. Let's see. Try to make this last, or make this stretch to all the potatoes. My friend, he uses, I'm going to give him credit because this isn't my recipe. That person uses Lipton seasoning. I'm sure this person wouldn't mind me sharing this recipe. And if you don't, oh well, sorry, too late now, but it's like a Lipton, comes in like a little pouch, and you put this in here. First you put the seasoning. Let's get it all mixed up. Alright, so we have our seasoning on there, but it does kind of look like it needs a little bit more. We don't have much more. So there we go. Alright, now we're officially out of one of my favorite seasons. Kind of makes me sad. We've been through so much together, haven't we? We probably made 1,000 meals together. But your day has come. Now you're free to go live at the landfill, little buddy. There you go. Go enjoy your life. Alright, so we still have our chicken out. That's not good. Our chicken is going bad quickly just by sitting out. So we need to do something about that. What are we going to do? Do I have a container large enough? I think I might. Hopefully this will do it. Hopefully this will do it. Going to be enough. We have 2 more to go. Let's see. Hold on. Come on, baby. Oh, man. We can't put the lid on now, though. It's sitting there, but we can't put the lid on. So, what do we do? What do we do in that situation? We sure can't leave it in there with no lid. That's not going to work. So, I guess our friend aluminum foil is going to come right back out and save the day again. Old aluminum foil gets a lot of jobs done. I don't know if you have a roll in your house. I recommend getting the heavy duty. Don't get the lightweight kind because it ain't really worth a darn anymore. They made it so thin that you can't even, man, you can't even hardly use it. Alright, so I just touched some nasty stuff in the trash and that chicken, so definitely time to wash the hands again. This is so important, man, washing your hands so you don't spread these germs around to other areas like the refrigerator, you touch the handle. All these things you touch with your dirty hands, you're getting everything dirty, man. So, you might not care. You might be happy with the filth. That's fine. To each his own. I've been sick before, all foodborne illness, and it is not fun. I say that a lot because it's serious. Alright, so. rid of this towel. It's been used enough. That's another thing. Don't use your hand towel for a week, man. Don't use the same hand towel more than like a day, honestly. Maybe some applications. I just touched chicken, so anyways, you didn't hear me. You didn't want to hear me bitch about everything. So let's see. Let's stick this full on here. Don't need too big a piece. Just enough to cover this so it'll stay fresh. I like to spin the container as I'm tucking underneath. So it's tucking the full as I'm going around, and bam, look at there. I could have thrown some kind of a marinade in there, or some kind of a seasoning in there and shake it up, but life's short. We don't have time for that right now. Okay. So we have our potatoes. Let's let you look at those potatoes. We have our chicken put away. We have the chicken cooking. It takes a while. And so what other side are we going to use? I have the potatoes unlocked. We're going to go ahead and, God, this kind of uses a lot of foil, doesn't it? Oh, I forgot about the oil, man. Y'all must let me forget about the oil. Alright, so you have to take olive oil and drizzle it all over. And you want to make sure, I'm going to go back with a spoon this time, but you want to make sure that all these potatoes get coated in this olive oil. That's a crucial part, or else some of them will cook differently, and this is going to, I don't know if that's the right word. I'm not going to use that word. So basically it's going to help the potatoes get all oily. Nah, it's just gonna keep it from burning, man. It's gonna help you out. Trust me, it don't matter what it does. It just does what it does. So we have all our potatoes oiled up and seasoned up. Everything's lubed up and ready to go. So we're gonna throw this in the oven here. The big oven. I don't usually like to fire it up, but we don't really have a choice right now. So our chicken's cooking. That's going to take about 30 minutes. I'm going to check it and see what it was looking like, and then probably do another 30 minutes after that. Maybe chicken's nothing to play with, especially when it comes to leg. Maybe do 45 minutes. But after this 30 minutes, I'm going to see what it's looking like. I've got some more potatoes here. I don't know if I should make potato salad. I don't know if you guys want to watch that. This video is getting kind of long. I'll probably do that in another video. So I'll probably just end this one now, and then I'll do a separate one on potato salad. So I'll let you know how this chicken turns out and the rest of this stuff. Oh, we're going to come up one more side. I forgot. I'll just let you know what that side is whenever I come back. Go ahead and cut this short.